Hello everybody, my name is Gamboa, and I am coursing language forms and functions. My topic is blends, so we are gonna start with the concept. There are new words composed by merging parts of existing words is dated since 1512. So the famous example is miserable plus flimsy. Miserable is very unhappy, full of misery, deserving of insight and pity, physical misery, something of very poor quality or condition, contemplatively small in amount, someone of the most contemplative kind. And flimsy is very thin or easily broken or destroyed, difficult to believe. So the product of these two words is mincy. Mincy is rated feeble and thin or affected. This is a famous example because Lewis Carroll in 1871 made of extensive use of the blends words. So here is the poem. Since then, blending has become a highly frequently word formation process, so that in a modern English, new blends are encountered almost every day. Blends such as dancer size, infomercial, woodcatini, and camcorder. So there is examples that we have viewing in a new modern English. However, while blends are reasonable frequently and we suspect and mechanisms governing their formation have largely remained opaque. This is mainly due to the fact that people don't follow a single forming principle but rather tend to exhibit divergent structural patterns. For this reason, linguistics treat blends as peripheral with respect to English word formation. Scalise's 1984. Two crucial features are found in almost all the voluminous scholarships of blends. First, there must be more than one source lexeme, generally two, as a consequence of the universal preference for binary relations. The second, there must be some foretelling of the source lexeme. Prototypically, the beginning of the first lexeme and the end of the second one are related. As a consequence of the first lexeme and the end of the second one are related, and a consequence of the universal principle of perceptual silence. So, juice, smoke, and fun become smoke, and breakfast and lunch are combined into brunch. It is a co-eponym of meals. Related to these criteria, at times only one source lexeme is abbreviated and the other is left undated. In dumbfound, dumb plus confound, the first lexeme is its full form, whereas is paratroops, parachute plus trumps. The second one is left underlet. This is a more transparent type termed semi-complete blending by Ronald Siebel. Classify blends from three perspectives: morphotactic, morphonological and graphic, and morphosemantic. The first one is morphotactic, can be subdivided into total and partial. So the first one is total. Total blends are those in which all source words are reduced to splinters. The subtypes are: the beginning of one word is followed by the one of the others, like a bayut, is balloon plus parachute, called linear bar grace. The second one is both splinters are the beginning of words. This type is less frequently a test that generally includes names for chemicals or substance obtained from the mixture of two elements such as acetal, as acetyl plus alcohol. The third one is both splinters at the end of words like a Kittylicious, Hello Kitty plus delicious, an adjective related to Hello Kitty's movies. The finally is either the beginning or the end of a splinter is embedded in a discontinuous splinter, labeled by intercalary by Camber. Partial blends are those in which only one source word is reduced. The other begin left it is full form. So the first one example is the subtypes. The full word is followed by a splinter in terrific is block plus terrific. Okay, and the third one is the full word is preceded by a splinter in a measure. A measure is amazing plus measure. The finally word is the full word is intercalary within a discontinuous splinter, as a store or in fix. Adorable is adorable plus dork. Okay, the second one type of this classified blends is metaphonological and graphical. Blends can be subdivided into overlapping or no overlapping, divided depending on wherever or not there are shaded sounds or letters. Overlapping exhibit a phonological overlap of vowels, consonants, or syllables between the constituents with or without a proper shortening. Various subclasses below to this word. So the first one is the constituents may overlap both graphically and phonologically with no other shortening. Follow the example. Anecdotes is anecdote plus dotage. The second one is the constituents overlap both graphically and phonologically with the shortening of at least one of them. So the example is confusion is computer plus confusion. The next one is the constituents overlap phonological but not orthographically. Leher calls this type orthographical blends. Example is bullographic, that is bi plus biographic. The final is the constituents overlap orthographically but is not phonologically. This is the case of bit, binary plus unit, where the trait E is different from nouns E and binary is versus E in unit. Okay, we are next is non-overlapping. Exhibit neither phonological nor graphic overlap between the constituents. For instance, in Calexico, the two constituents are California plus Mexico, do not share any letter or sound and they're bound there, nor do boom and hoins, obtaining the blend boots. Okay, the final subtype of classified names is morphosemantic. The components of names also normally exhibit a semantic relationship of some kind, allowing a distinction between attribute blends and coordinate blends. So the first one is attribute blends. Exhibit a relationship in which the second member functions as a semantic head, and the first one is a modifier. Thus, a dog vela is an umbrella for a dog. This semantic type is therefore endocentric in nature and generally interlinked transparent. Lastly, attribute blends exhibiting an exocentric relationship between their members also exist. For instance, in Fruitopia, fruit plus utopia, the semantic head is average is outside. Okay, the final type for morphosemantic is coordinate blends. Display two words having the same semantic status, which both serve as head. For instance, window wall is window plus wall, is both a window and a wall is an endocentric. However, within the category of coordinate blends, exocentric cases also exist. For example, a, a heliph is neither a helicopter nor a lift, but a group transported by helicopter. Okay, here is the reference used for the develop the work, so you can click on the link for the page, and the image used is available in at Google Images. So thank you very much. Bye bye.